Are you interested in knowing the secret to success? Or are you eager to know the success story of others? Then look no longer. Just follow Kear Radio on FM 95.9 every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. for the program Your Success Story by the presenter Julia Kendor. Yes. Your success stories will bring you successful business person, market women, doctors, lawyers, engineers, students, pastors, and among others who will present to you those secrets that will make you a successful person. Yes, your success story is here to motivate you, encourage you, and give you hope that all is not lost. Don't miss out. Oh yes, everywhere you reach, see the different sun. Keep on trying no matter what is happening to you. Trying good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, wherever you are, however you are watching, whether you are from abroad or you are in Liberia, whatever country you are. I want to welcome you to the second edition of the program, Your Success Story. Your success story is made up to motivate you, to encourage you, and to get you back on your feet no matter what you are doing. Your success story is brought on Kear TV and on Kear Radio every Wednesday. So keep tuned while I join you later. Oh yes, welcome back, welcome back. The time will come. Everyone will have their time, as I said. We're going on a break and now we are back. I want to welcome you. If you are just tuning on to this TV station, I want you to please like and please put in your comments. So we are here because you are there, and it's because of you we are also here. So we want you to please watch and share. Share with somebody so that they can be a part of this program. Because this program is meant to encourage you and it's meant to, motivate you. So we want you to be part of it. We don't just want you to flip in and pass. We want you to comment. We want you to share. And we want you to listen keenly because your success story is meant to encourage you. There are so many things out there that are happening to us, that are happening to you. And, sometimes you just can't, you don't know where to go to find help. You don't know where to go to find solution. So these programs are meant to help you These programs are meant to motivate you. These programs are meant to encourage you. So many things is going on in this country right now. It's going on around the world. So programs like this are actually helpful for us. Yes, it's helpful for us. So your success story is a 1 hour program that is broadcast on the radio and through the television as well to help us. So today we will be talking about success story, like we said in the intro. So success story, what what do you understand when it comes to success? When somebody say, "Oh, I am successful. I am a successful person." What do you understand when it comes to success? How do you understand success to be like? How do you understand? Because for me, what I understand success to be like is an achievement. Success is an achievement or a goal. Success is an achievement of a goal or an aim or maybe a purpose that you achieve. That's success. Like you had a plan to, let's say you had a plan to say, okay, this year I'm going to build a house. You count the cost, you set your plan, you did the planning of the house, you budgeted the house, everything, and then it says some part of the end of this year, I'm going to start building a house. And maybe by some part of next year, I will, let's just say, the end of this year, you start your first project. And then, April, you plan that I'm going to be moving in a house, you know. And by the grace of God, sometimes became successful by moving into that house that you plan to move. That's your aim, right? Your aim was to build a house, and that purpose of the house was okay, I want to live in my own house. And then you built a house, you move in the same April that you said you were moving. That is a huge success. Yes. We count that as success because as we saw in or we heard in our definitions is an achievement of a goal, an achievement of a goal, or a plan, or maybe a purpose. That's the same thing. So is actually acquiring what you plan to achieve for this year. So it's success. So that's my definition of success. You out there, you may think buying a car could be a success. Buying your car could be a success. For the fact that you said you budgeted certain amount of your allowance or maybe your salary every month and say certain time of this month I'm going to be buying a car. And definitely at that time of the month, at that time of the year, which you set a particular month and say, I'm going to be buying this car in that month, and you bought that car. It's a success. We call that successful. Even in your education, yes, in your education, you could you we count that it's a huge success from ABC. You did complete your elementary, your junior high, your senior high level is an achievement. And then you came to the university, and by the grace of God, you did graduate from the university. It's actually a success. So we got so many things that we define or that we see as success. So today we for my definition that's success, but this program, as we said, uh, is actually meant to encourage you in your life's journey. This program is meant to encourage you, to motivate you that all hope is not lost. Despite conditions you might be facing today, despite situation that may come in your way. And you are thinking, how can I overcome these challenges? Yeah. How can I overcome these challenges that have come in my way? Like I said to somebody all the time, these challenges we face in our daily lives are actually not meant to destroy us. It left with you to take them in whatever faith. But these obstacles that comes on our way, challenges we see in our way, are actually meant to build us. Challenges that we see as mountains stay in our way that no matter how you tried, no matter how hard you tried, who you went to help you, to overcome them, it is not working and you feel broken. No, these things are actually meant to help us. Like I normally say, if you would ask somebody for an assistance or to help you undertake a project, and that person, one way or the other, they did not say no, you have built your hope in them. You have, focused your mind that, okay, this person said, so time I should meet them. And then you actually went there and the person did let you down. It is not it doesn't hurt, right? It do hurt. But they are actually trying to tell you that you should stand up on your own. Of course, you should stand up on your own. You can always depend on people. Yes, like normally our traditional people can say, and it is truth, that you can, I don't know, you will have to hold the knee of somebody before you wake up. It is true, but sometimes it is not in all cases because there are some needs that are not just available for you to hold and wake up. So if you find yourself in a condition like that, what do you do? Will you sit and wait for that need to be available before you wake up? No. You will have to wake up. You will have to get up early in the morning. Go, like I normally say, go in the mirror, stand before the mirror, look at yourself, and tell yourself that I can make it. No matter what I face in life, I can make it. It is just a matter of time or a matter of you can make it. Don't let anybody put you down or don't let anybody rejection make you feel that life is over. No, you have to make some move. You cannot be in your comfort zone. You cannot be having a gossip life in the morning you wake up. You sit down with people in your neighborhood, wherever you think you may be. You gossip from morning to evening. And then you think that all gonna be well. And you expect your auntie who's in the States, or your uncle, or maybe some relatives of yours that are in the States to send you money every time before you start to eat, or before you even put on something to wear. Life does not always favor you. Life will not always favor you the way you want it to be. If you find yourself in a condition like normally people can say you got no front and back, you will have to every in the morning wake up, tell yourself that I can make it. No matter the condition I'm currently in, I can make it. If it requires you going to a neighbor, asking him, can I wash your clothes today? So that I can get something for eating or to pay my school fees. Go there and do it. That's a labor. There is dignity in labor. You gotta wake up, go and do something. Your sweat. You gotta do something. That's why the Bible says that He will bless the fruits of our hands, right? Our labor. So God loves people who work. That's why He said there's no food for listening. God loves people who wake up, who work. These days, man no longer dropping from the heavens. Of course, manners are not dropping anymore. So before you sit down and say, God will send me a shepherd, you yourself got to be willing to be a sheep. Of course, you got to be willing to go in the field. The shepherd is there to carry you in the field. You go and see the grasses, the green grasses, you got to go for them yourself and eat. So you don't expect the shepherd to carry you in the field and then go and root up grass to start, spoon feeding you. You will not be full. You will eat, but yet then you will still not be full. So it is good if you want to be a sheep or if you want help, you gotta be a sheep. You go in the field, the shepherd carry you in the field, and then you fend for yourself in the field, you eat. But at that time, you will be filled, you will got something in stock somewhere in your belly for you to eat and for you to carry on till the next day, or in the morning or something, or maybe in the night. You can always depend on people. The other day I had a guest on the show, Apostle Sagashas A. Jala, who told his story about him being in the chicken poultry, where he came from a Muslim background. He was rejected. He tried making life on his own through other people, and he fought. He slept in the chicken poultry for days. But yet then that did not stop Apostle Sagashas A. Jala from becoming who God wanted him to be, or from becoming who he wanted to be in life. So life depends on you. Depends on you. You cannot have it all. You will not have it all. And there will be people who will look in your face and tell you no. So within that no, please get up and say, just know that someone has said means yes to me. I must wake up. I must tell that person, even though you have said no, but that no sounds in my ear like a yes. So I can't allow myself to be a laughing stock. No, you cannot allow yourself to be a laughing stock. If you sit down and just decide that because I don't have any support, I don't have anyone to look up to, so I will not become anybody. That will be a complete setback to your family. Do you know how many persons look up to you in your family? Your parents, your siblings. While it is true, everyone in the family might not look up to you, but there are people who count on you. So, and God holds you responsible for them. So, if those people happens to, if you happens to fail, those people will automatically fail. Do you know why? It's because their destiny is counted on you. Their destiny is on you. They look up to you as a source. They look up to you as a role model. They look up to you as a teacher. They look up to you as everything that they can be. So if you should give up because you feel you cannot have your way, you cannot go through that needle, that channel, become successful to achieve what you want to achieve in life. So get what you want to get or to become who you want to become. It is definitely going to be a setback to those people that depends on you. And God going to hold you accountable for them. He's definitely going to hold you accountable for them. So please, you don't have to give up on life. Life is very big. Life is wide. Our definition for life is so big, but you can't give up. You cannot give up. I will keep stretching on the issue of getting up, looking at yourself in the mirror, and telling yourself that you can make it because it is only you that can make it. It is only you that can make it. If you fail, your generation fail. If you fail, you will be disappointing people who see you as role model. You may say today and think that nobody is looking up to you because you don't have. No, there are people who will still look, despite of whatsoever situation you might be going through. Your advances to people in your community, your advances, it is not all about money, right? It is not all about money. But there are things that you do just quite different from certain people. Somebody may sit down and say, "Oh, I must learn this from this person. I love this person attributes. I love their character. I love who they are." And definitely that person look up to you as a role model. So if you should feel that person, if you should feel in life, you have destroyed somebody's life. You have definitely destroyed somebody's life. So you will need to always think, who is looking up to me? Who am I? Because this is a question we no matter can ask ourselves. Who am I? If you don't know who you are, there's a likelihood that you will be carried away by whatsoever people say. There is a likelihood that you will always want to go with the crowd, what the crowd is doing. That's why you will want to go. Your thinking will be, I want to do what this person is doing. No, you do have your different way of doing things. You have a different way of doing things. And that's what makes you unique. That's what makes you unique. So if you want to behave like you will definitely fail. Of course, you are definitely going to fail because you cannot copycat me. No way. You will fail. And you will fail those that depends on you. So if you are good at giving advices to people and you realize that what you always tell them, they go by it. And there is a positive outcome of what you told them. Specialize in that. That's your calling. That's your success. Because if you can transform a single person, let's say let me say I am an alcoholic, and then you are in this neighborhood, and you realize that I'm a youth. My dream is perishing. My dream is being left in the bottle. I drink, I smoke, I live all kinds of life. Yes, and you don't have anything, right? You don't have anything. Me, I may get everything, but you are not to my status in society. But yet, you are well composed. Your life is in order. You come and you start to advise me on things that you think are bad for my health, are destroying to me. You come and start advising me. Oh, this is not how it is. You need to start to put your life in order. You need to start to do this. And definitely you see what you are advising me, I am doing then. And there's a great positive change in my life. It is a thumbs up for you. That's a success. That's a success. You don't definitely have to get the houses, as you know, the mansions or all the money. You got a fat bank account. You don't necessarily have to have all of these. No. For the fact that your life, your words from you that you have said to me can transform me, and you realize that my words do have effects. If I say this thing, it works. From there, you can become a counselor, or maybe you can become a coach for somebody's life. And it's a great, that's a great impact you will have on the society. And there, we will count you as a successful person in the society. Somebody will go out and start to give testimony on you, about you. It is because of this person today that I am who I am today. It is because, of this person I was with. But this person, they advanced to me. They advanced to me. Their concern for me, you know, has changed me. And you will know that people in that society, due to one person testimony, people in that society will always come to you, will always come looking for you, asking you for counsel or counsel, whatever it is. But they will always come to you seeking your advice. They will always come to you, whatever decision that they are to make, even in their homes, they will come to you to seek, your advice and hear what you can offer them. And definitely they're gonna go by it. That's a great sources. So we are successful in different ways. It is not, you don't have to sit and wait that you get a fat bank account before you buy it. You don't have to sit and wait that you got a big house before you accommodate somebody in your house. Or you don't have to sit and wait until you have the cars. You have everything that you might be have dreaming of, material things. I mean, you don't have to wait until you have them. God said He placed into us things that will prosper us. Yes, into us. It's not in our hands like material things. No, things He has placed in us that if we follow, they're going to prosper us. He says, choose life that you may live long. So if you have chosen life, life falls, those things falls in life, right? If you are good at telling people things and they listen to you, those are the things that God has given you to transform the society. You don't have to wait to become educated. You don't have to wait to to be invited to a guest or to a ceremony as a guest speaker before you try to speak to those that you are serving. In your same community which you live, in your neighborhood which you live, you can start your little project from there. That thing which God has given you, you can start your little project from there. And from there, you're gonna, you're gonna become successful. I tell you, things we overlook, things we see, we say they are smaller things. They are great for our growth. They are great to take you to places that you think you cannot go. They are there to take you to places you think you cannot go. So you need to look at who you are, know what you possess in you, what God has given you, and then you try to work on that. Those are the things that will elevate you. Those are the things that will keep you up. If you want to become successful in life, you will have to, you will definitely have to know the society. You will have to know the society, and then those people that might be throwing words at you because they feel that you are not progressing, and you got to ignore them before they break you down. So, guys, if you are just joining, I want to welcome you to Network, Kear Communication Network, or Kear TV. And today's topic is your success story. I'm your presenter. I'm your host, Julia Kendor. And if you are just joining, I want you to please share this live. I want you to put in your comments. I want you to like, share to your friends, share in your group, and so that somebody who might be giving up on life able to will be able to get back on their feet and know that, oh yes, this is what I have been looking for. So let us take a break and we will be right back.
me from one stage and go to the other. From there, you go to another. Every stage you reach, you hear a different song. But you got to keep dancing, eh, according to the faith. As long as there is life, there is hope. So keep my brother, just keep it on. Just keep on, keep on, keep on, keep on. Your time will come. Your time will come. Just keep on, keep on. They underestimate you because of their present condition. But the number of the man, it's not the understanding. Who's your best? It's time you gonna shine. You don't always have to think to say. Someone call you, who's gonna just know that you are good for something. It doesn't.
Oh yes, I want to welcome you back to Kear TV and to the program Your Sources Story. So, if you are just joining again, I want to tell you that please share our live. Please like, please comment, and I want to read your comments. Right? We want you to participate because the thing is, we are talking to you out there. So we need you to tell us your input, put in your input, so that we can be able to know that we are reaching you and our message is going across. So, like I was saying on the issue of sources, sources is in so many ways in achieving whatever plan, whatever goal, or whatever purpose. Sources, that's sources. And like I was saying on the issue of God putting in you things that, you know, things that you things that you have. God said He made you with every character, everything. He made you with a perfect. He made you as a perfect person. Speak life, and there will be life. So what I have to say is that every day success is trying every day in, every day out, no matter what. It's trying every day in, every day out. Your efforts, your efforts you put in every day and every day out is what's going to make you successful. You cannot lie in your bed from, let's say you went to bed by 9 o'clock p.m. our time, and then you are still in bed 12 p.m. noon from 9 to 12. What are you doing with the time? What are you doing with it? Even if you might not be working, like I said, but you don't have anything that will make you feel valuable. You don't have anything that will make you feel valuable in society. It is you that will actually make people respect you in society. It is you that will make society count on you. So you cannot be in bed from 6 to 12 p.m. and you expect you to be successful or to be a successful person. No. What efforts are you putting in? What effort are you putting in? You haven't put in effort. And sleep is good, right? Sleep is good. But do you know what the Bible said about sleep or says about sleep? Makes you a lazy person. You sleep throughout the day. You sleep throughout the week. You sleep throughout the month. at the end of the year? What do you hope to achieve? What do you have to show that you have accumulated over the time? Nothing. You got absolutely nothing to show. So I have come to say that success is the sum of small efforts. Small. The sum of small effort repeated day in and day out. You have to try. You cannot have it all from your family members, from your friends. You cannot have it all. You will have to put in your own efforts to make you successful. If you are good at braiding hair, let's say you did not go to these cosmetology schools, right? But natural hair braiding, you can braid hair. And you got this little child in the community, or these children are in the community whose parents or whose mother does not know how to braid. And you got a gift of braiding. All you can do is always make yourself available. One thing is, for us young people, what we normally do, we always like to put money first. Everything must be paid. We don't want thank you. But these are areas where you build yourself, right? You start to plait this little child hair or this sharing hair every time in the neighborhood. And then their parents get to know you. Oh, plait the hair. Oh, my auntie done that woman. You start to move. The next thing, before you see, the next time you plait somebody's hair or you braid somebody's hair, it will not be free. Their mother will give you something. They will start to keep food for you. Yes, I can do that. They will start to keep food for you. From there, another neighbor will see your ability, your skill. You know, all this person break hair very well. Yeah, you start, they start to pay you. And if your mind is set on going to learn trade, the mind is set on going to learn trade, the cosmetology school, the little money you start to generate from your little God gifted skill, there you can enroll in a trade school, in a vocational school. You learn trade. Before somebody make up their mind, let you already have a beauty salon. You are plaiting hair, you are braiding hair, you are weaving. There, what else do you want? Your little efforts, right, that you put is what got you to where you are beauty salon. So never you underestimate your ability. Never you underestimate your skill or your little beginning. That's why whenever God gives you something to do, because for me, I'm a Christian, so I believe on the biblical side. Whatever God gives you something to do, that's what He said. Do it to the best of your ability. Because it is from that little beginning that you gonna be elevated. It is from that little beginning, doing it with every effort you got in you, that God says He gonna bless the work of your hand. So if God gives you something to do, whether small or large, put in your time. You will have to put in your time to do them. You cannot sit in your house and expect you to be a successful person. Unless where you were born with silver spoon in your mouth, for which you already have a very big bank account which your parents left for you. That's it. Then you can sit down and play gamble with your life because you feel that whether you work or you don't work, it is already with you. And you will live long and even pass it on to your own generation. That's it. But when you don't have anything and you are struggling in life and your goal is to become successful, my dear, you will have to wake up every morning, try to put your little efforts in practice every day, every night. Every day, every night, you will have to do it. It does not matter how slow, it does not matter how slow or how long it takes, as long as you don't give up. As long as you don't give up on those things, on those little efforts that you summing up together, as long as you don't give up, trust me, you will definitely become a successful person. And you might overlook this, right? But that's it. You will definitely become a successful person. You would, from that little beginning, if you pay attention, if you just pay attention, it is from that little beginning, you will be successful. You will build your house. You will buy your car. You will have people working with you just from that little beginning. It's all about you. You don't have to give up on whatever you find yourself doing. God said, whatever you find yourself doing, do it to the best, to the very best of your ability. And He's going to bless the work of your hand. So now you underestimate your little beginning. And it seems, it will not always seem possible, right? Things will not always be possible. But until it is done, that's when you know that I never thought that, you know, this thing could actually be possible. Oh, what? I never thought that my little braiding of hair in the community. I never thought that my, little practice on the children head in the community could actually make me to have a beauty salon. Oh yes, the starting of it may seem impossible. Here I am. I'm in the community. I don't have anything to offer, and these children, what if their parents would not appreciate me planting their hair? How do I go closer to them in the first place? How do I go closer to them? How? So that's the impossible side. Your mind, your mind will tell you that these children parents will not let the idea of you cutting their children hair. Okay. Sometimes, sometimes you may see it impossible that uh I don't know how to go about this thing that I want to do. But until you start to do them, you start to try the little effort every day, trying to make a move to them, and you start to put your little thing that God has given you in practice, that's when things becomes possible. That's when it is done, then you know that yes. Sometimes I will say this, right? Everything, everything seems hard to do, especially when it is the beginning. It is hard to actually start something, but until you start, the first will fail, the second might fail, even the third might fail. But my dear, it depends on you as an individual to continue doing them over and over and again. As normally we can say, practice made perfect. So until you learn to continue doing what you are doing and not giving up, that's where you become perfect. That's where perfection comes in. And when perfection comes in, you are definitely going to become successful. You are definitely going to become successful. So you don't have to give up. Giving up should be the last thing that you should ever even think of. Yes. Giving up should be the last thing that you should ever think about. So the opportunity will be given. There are opportunities. It is left with you to make use of those opportunities. You don't have to sit in your bed, like I said. You don't have to sit in your bed or at your home or to a gossip or forum where you got people cleaning rules and checkups and other stuff. And you think you're going to make use of any opportunity. There will be no opportunity given to you because, in the first place, you are not focused. In the first place, you don't even know how your day going to be. You don't even know what you want. That's it. Because if you know what you want, and who you are definitely going to make use of every opportunity that comes. You will not sit down and wait for opportunity to come to your doorstep before you make use of that opportunity. You will always go looking for opportunity. You yourself will have to create that opportunity. You will need to create that opportunity before it becomes successful. You're not going to be in the streets from one house to the other house, gossiping, not making use of your time, and you think you're actually going to be successful. It's not going to work. It will never work. Like I said, the only time these things work is when you have your people that have already planned your life. You got everything you have dreamed of, and you can misuse your life if you want. But if you know who you are, you have a plan that I want to be a successful person. I want to achieve this thing in my life. I want to be this person. My dear, you will not have to sit down and allow opportunity comes to you. You will have to get up and create them. You will have to get up every day of your life, create those things you want, create the opportunity that you want, and then try to make effort every day of your life. No matter how slow you think that effort is, you just have to keep on trying. Like our team song says, keep on trying. One day your time will come. You will have to keep on trying on a daily basis. Every day of your life, you will have to keep on trying and making sure that everything you have ever dreamed of or everything you want in your life, you want to achieve. If you know that you want to become a successful person, you will have to wake up and become that person that you want to become. You will have to wake up and create that person you want to see. You cannot want to become a great person and you are here sleeping, not making research on things you want to become or who you want to be, not those people that are in the place that you want to be. You don't even see them as a role model. You don't even know the means to even get there. You gotta get somebody who you can see as a role model. Somebody who's gonna mold you in becoming who you want to be. All you have one thinking about them, where they are, what they do, how will they manage to get to where they are, what are some obstacles that they overcame, or what are some challenges that they overcame, what actually gave them the courage to reach where they are today. You don't care. And you sit home or you sleep and you think you're going to become successful? No. I'm sorry to say that you are not going to become a successful person if you keep on sitting down on that seat that you are seated. You are not going to become a successful person if you keep on being in those wrong companies, right? Like the Bible says, what does light and darkness have in common? Nothing, absolutely. You cannot have a one man who his mind is blind, who has blinded his mind with so many negativities, and you looking at yourself, you want to be a successful person. You are full of so much facts. You are full of so much energy, so much positivity, and you make that man your best friend. You seek counsel from him. What, 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 what advice do you think that man gonna give you? That gonna lead you into what you want to do. What advice do you think you're gonna give that man? I mean, that man gonna give you that will make you into who you want. You have seen a man. He's already like something different. I'm not saying that because his mind has been blinded, so which means he should be rejected. No, you will have to look for your kind. You can be his friend, but not maybe not his best friend that you counsel from, right? You can be his friend, But look for people that are good in society, people that can mold your mind, people that can make you into becoming who you want to be, right? Look for those people, build yourself, build your life, build your career, or maybe build your dreams. Let those people make you. And then, in one way or the other, you can also help in making that your friend. So, not because he's not somebody in society or his mind is blinded, so meaning you should reject him. That's not what I'm saying. If you follow the blind, if you are blind and you follow the blind going to lead you nowhere. You are just going to fall into that pit because you cannot see your mind is blind. The man cannot see his mind is blind. And you make that man your friend. Well, what do you hope to achieve? Nothing, absolutely. So you got to look at your social group. You got to look at your social group, who you interact with, who you talk to on a daily basis, who you listen to, who you see as a role model, who you see as a role model, who you spend your entire day with, right? Because people that we are with every day, they do have great impact on us. Of course, people we are with every day have great impact on our lives. That's why people normally say, birds of the same feather flock together. You might not be of the same feather, but because you align with that person, because you associate yourself with that person, you move with that person every day. People see the two of you together, in and out, in and out. Definitely, you're going to be associated, you're going to be called rather as the same flock. So, what do? You got to be careful of your association if you want to be successful. You got to be careful of your association if you want to be successful. That's it. So if you have something that scares you, maybe like I think it says it was Mark Eden who said that if your dream does not scare you, which means that your dream is not a big dream. So if you have a big dream, that dream must wake you up every morning. That dream must make you to disassociate yourself from bad influence. That dreams must make you to think that this is where I came from, my past. This is where I am today, and this is who I want to be. So you must overcome those fears that makes you to think that you cannot achieve those dreams because they are big. No, you must overcome them. You will have to overcome those fears that make you think that you cannot make it. Right? And two, you will have to have an open mind to things. You will have to have an open mind. If your mind is not open to things, in accepting things, there is no way you're going to go. You must work hard towards your dreams. You must work hard towards becoming who you want to be. All right? You must work hard to everything. So, guys, we got limited time. So, I will leave this with you that you will have to demonstrate passion to whatever you find yourself doing. That's the only way you will become successful. You cannot say you want to be a journalist and you do not have passion for journalism. You cannot say you want to be a preacher when you don't even read the Bible. It is truth. The Holy Spirit want to come upon you and direct you and instruct you. But in so doing, people should see you with what you love. Read books, do research as a journalist. If you say you want to be a journalist, that's where your passion lies. You got to do them. So you got to have passion for what you do and perseverance. You got to endure. You got to endure. You got to persevere. No matter the challenges that may stand in your way, you will have to endure everything and to achieve that goal of being a journalist. You got to go through the sacrifices it requires a journalist. It requires you leaving early in the morning and coming to work. If you have an abusive boss and you have the job because it's your passion, you love this job, you got to compose yourself, bring yourself under subjection, do your work with diligence and integrity, and see that your boss become your friend because your boss want to see this work being done. Oh yes. So you will have to have the mindset of becoming, once you have the mindset of becoming a journalist, you will have to have the passion. Passion will allow you to go the extreme. Passion going to allow you to go extreme. So guys, I want to say thank you for the time being with us. I want to invite you to next week, Wednesday, same time, which you're going to do a success story. We're going to bring on board successful people who are going to be sharing their life story with you. How will they overcome challenges? How will they made it to where they are today? And I'm sure one way or the other, if you keep sharing on our life, we're going to touch lives through you. So we are using this medium to say thank you for the time. And I have been your presenter, Julia Kendor. I have been your presenter, Julia Kendor.
Whoa, 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 whoa. And like the doesn't matter how hard you try, but you cannot satisfy everyone. There are people who manage the process to be from one stage and go to the other. From there,
Anthony, please say that.
just keep moving on.
Are you interested in knowing the secret to success? Or are you eager to know the success story of others? Then look no longer. Just follow Kear Radio on FM 95.9 every Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. for the program Your Success Story by your presenter, Julia Kendor. Yes. Your success stories will bring you successful business persons, market women, doctors, lawyers, engineers, students, pastors, and among others, who will present to you those that will make you a successful person. Yes, your success story is here to motivate you, encourage you, and give you hope that all is not lost. Don't miss out.
Someone call you for now. Go to another. Every state you reach, you hear a different song.